Right now, the luxury pickup segment isn't just competitive, it's chaotic. Every brand is fighting for a different kind of buyer, and no one has managed to dominate the space completely. Some trucks are built like weapons, some like rolling mansions, and some like futuristic machines that barely care about tradition. You've got raw aggression on one side, quiet luxury on the other, and hyper-efficiency trying to disrupt everything in between. And right in the middle of this battlefield, something new has arrived, not to compete, but to redefine what winning even looks like, because this is not just another luxury pickup. This is the 2026 Cadillac Escalade 1000 pickup, and Cadillac didn't design it to be subtle, efficient, or even reasonable. They built it to be the most unapologetically powerful, visually dominant, and emotionally satisfying truck you can park in your driveway. This is not a vehicle made for compromise. It's made for people who don't believe in choosing between power and prestige, people who want both at the highest possible level. Think about the kind of buyer this truck is targeting. The person who signs contracts during the week and tows a boat on the weekend. Someone who walks into a boardroom in a tailored suit and then drives through mud without thinking twice. For them, a vehicle isn't just transportation, it's a statement. It's identity. It's proof that they've reached a level where practicality is no longer the priority. Presence is. And the Escalade 1000 understands that better than anything else on the road right now. The moment you see it, you realize this truck isn't trying to blend in. It's engineered to dominate attention. The front end alone tells you everything about its personality. The grille isn't just large, it's architectural. Massive vertical chrome elements stretch from the hood down to the bumper, giving the truck a sense of height and authority that feels almost intimidating. At the center sits the Cadillac crest, not minimized or hidden, but proudly displayed like a badge of power. This isn't quiet luxury. This is visible success. The lighting system adds another layer of drama instead of traditional headlights. Sitting beside the grille, the lighting is integrated into the entire front design. When the truck activates, it doesn't just turn on, it performs. The illumination spreads across the front faster in a synchronized motion that feels less like a machine powering up and more like something recognizing your presence. It's theatrical, deliberate, and impossible to ignore. From a distance, the body looks like a solid block of authority. Finished in a deep, multi-layered gloss black, the paint doesn't simply reflect light, it absorbs it, then releases it in sharp highlights across the body lines. The size of this truck only amplifies that effect. It's long, wide, and unapologetically large. Every inch of it communicates weight, presence, and intention. The hood is another statement piece. No aggressive vents or unnecessary styling tricks, just a wide, flat surface that suggests something massive underneath. It doesn't need to shout about performance. It lets the proportions do the talking, and those proportions tell you one thing clearly. This truck is built around power. The side profile continues the theme. Strong, clean lines run the length of the vehicle, giving it a sense of motion even when it's standing still. Chrome accents are everywhere, but not in a flashy or cheap way, they're deliberate. Door handles, window trims, detailing all polished to remind you that this is a truck that doesn't hide its price tag. It embraces it. Massive wheels sit at each corner, filling out the widened arches perfectly. The stance is planted, confident, and balanced. It doesn't lean toward aggression like performance trucks or softness like luxury SUVs. It exists in its own category, something that feels equally at home outside a five-star hotel or on a rugged worksite. Move to the rear, and the design continues to impress. A full-width light bar stretches across the tailgate, lighting up in a smooth, sequential pattern. Again, it's not necessary, but that's the point. This truck is built with a sense of occasion. Even unlocking it feels like an event. The quad exhaust outlets sit wide and visible, reminding you that this isn't just about luxury, there's serious performance behind it, and that performance is where things get truly interesting. Under the hood sits a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 engine pushing out an astonishing 1,000 horsepower. Let that sink in for a second. 1,000 horsepower in a full-size luxury pickup. This isn't just about speed, it's about delivering power in a way that feels effortless, controlled, and always available. You're not pushing the truck to its limits. The truck is barely working. But what makes this setup unique isn't just the raw numbers, it's how that power is integrated into the overall experience. The chassis has been engineered to handle extreme performance without sacrificing comfort. Independent rear suspension allows the truck to remain composed over rough surfaces while still delivering stability during hard acceleration. Whether you're cruising on the highway or towing a heavy load, the truck adapts seamlessly. Speaking of towing, this isn't just a showpiece. The Escalade 1000 is fully capable. It can tow up to 10,000 pounds and handle serious payload without breaking a sweat. Advanced systems automatically adjust suspension, braking, and stability controls depending on the load. You don't have to think about the physics, the truck manages it for you, and then you step inside. This is where the Escalade 1000 completely separates itself from everything else in the segment. The interior doesn't feel like a truck that's been upgraded. It feels like a luxury office that happens to move. Premium leather covers almost every surface, soft to the touch and meticulously finished. Real wood trim runs across the dashboard, adding warmth and depth that you simply don't get in most vehicles. The seats are more than just comfortable, they're customizable environments. Multiple adjustment options, heating, ventilation, and massage functions turn long drives into something you actually look forward to. And it's not just the front seats. The rear passengers get an experience that rivals first-class airline cabins. With individual climate controls, spacious seating, and ambient lighting that creates a calm, refined atmosphere, technology plays a huge role here too. A massive curved display stretches across the dashboard, integrating all key functions into one seamless interface. It's sharp, responsive, and intuitive, but Cadillac didn't make the mistake of going fully digital. Physical controls are still present for essential functions like climate settings, because when you're driving at high speed, simplicity matters. The cabin is also incredibly quiet. Road noise is minimized to the point where conversations feel natural even at highway speeds. It's a level of refinement that you don't expect from something this powerful. But let's talk about the reality that comes with owning a truck like this. This isn't a practical purchase. It's not designed to save you money on fuel or maintenance. Starting at around $110,000, this truck is an investment in experience, not efficiency. Running costs will be high, insurance won't be cheap, and fuel consumption? Let's just say it's not part of the selling point. But for the buyer, this truck is designed for. None of that matters, because the Escalade 1000 isn't about logic. It's about emotion. It's about how you feel when you see it, drive it, and arrive in it. It's about having something that reflects your success without needing to explain it. So should you buy it if you're looking for efficiency, subtlety, or value for money? Absolutely not. There are better options for that. But if you want a vehicle that combines extreme power with undeniable presence, a truck that feels just as comfortable outside a luxury hotel as it does hauling equipment, then this might be exactly what you're looking for, because in a market full of choices, the Escalade 1000 doesn't try to be the best at everything. It chooses to be unforgettable.